So I just had a really cool conversation with a customer that just warmed my heart. Like, it was just amazing. Like, I wish I was able to shout out to his wife and be like, girl, you did good. Like, you did good. He came into the store looking, he wanted to get some lube and then a new toy to try out with his wife. And listen to me, I love talking to my customers. If you seem like you're open, I'm gonna start asking questions because that's just who I am. And I always end up getting into deep conversations. And so we were talking and he was like, oh, I don't think she liked that. That would be uncomfortable. And like things that would be that men would usually go for. He was like, no, she's not gonna like that. Oh, I think she'd like this. Like he wasn't just going for what most men would go for. And the deeper we got into the conversation, it was clear that he really knew his wife. Like he knew his wife. And sadly, that's pretty rare. A lot of men who come into the store when it comes to their wife, they seem like they don't really know they don't know their woman in the bedroom. And that is so sad. It's so sad because you have a lot of women out there who are just not being satisfied in the bedroom in their long-term relationships. Like I've told the story before. I know women who are in relationships, in marriages, 10 plus years, they have children and have never gotten to the big O. Like, really? So that is one of the reasons why I was so impressed with this guy. He is so attentive to his wife. He knew exactly what would work, what wouldn't work. He didn't want to waste time. Oh, that would be a waste of time. Like he knew. What was also even more impressive with him was his patience. And he would say, she doesn't get to the big O very easily, but when she gets there, it's amazing. And so he has no issue being patient and working towards it, working for it, so to speak. And he was like, no, I have no issue with doing more of a marathon. He prefers that actually. So my question to the men out there, do you prefer a partner who gets the big O easily and can give you like multiples? Or do you prefer a partner where you have to work for it, where it's a little bit more complex, but it feels like a bigger prize at the end of the tunnel? Like, which do you prefer? Or do you prefer like a mixture of both? What do you like? Because I know a lot of women, especially more mature women, because this couple, they were in they're past 50 and they have adult children, which was something else that I found so cool because it means that they're past their 50s, they're in their mature stage, but they are having fun. They're still buying toys. They're still getting it in. That was so cool to me. But yeah, men, what do you prefer? Do you prefer a quick, multiple type of female? Or do you prefer a partner where you have to work a little harder and it feels like you get the big prize at the end? I know with a lot of mature women, a lot of times it takes a little longer. Like I joined the 40 Club last year and I know what it's like to feel like, okay, you're taking too long. That's why a lot of women end up faking orgasms. I've never faked an orgasm, but that's why a lot of women end up faking their O's because they feel like they're taking too long. The man is clearly showing that he's frustrated and that why is it not happening? And that dreaded phrase, come for me, baby. It's like, I'm trying, but like guys, don't do that. I've spoken to enough women who will let you know they don't like that. I know there may be some who do, but a lot of women who are more mature or who have an issue with being in their mind, that adds even more pressure. So it's very important to let your partner know that it's okay. I got you. The biggest battle for a lot of women is their mental state. When we did our Project O surveys and we talked about what keeps you from getting to the big O faster, most of the answers had to do with their mental state, what's going on in their mind. They were stressed about something, they were feeling insecure, they were still upset about an argument they had, or just being self-conscious, all type of stuff that had to do with the mind. So men, if you are able to relax your partner's mind, relax your woman's mind, and get her to feel comfortable and safe in your presence and let her know, babe, whatever it is, just relax. I got you. There's no pressure. I just want to please you. I just want to give you pleasure. Once you get her to relax into that and to believe that and to buy into that, that's like 80% of the battle right there. Like, it's almost easy street after that. But again, it was so impressive that he knew his wife so well. He took the time to get to know her over the years, because I know a lot of times once couples get more mature and they're in their 50s, a lot of times mature women and mature wives kind of get traded in. Well, not traded in. They end up getting cheated on with younger females. Because I guess what I'm gathering is younger females, it's just a lot easier. They're wilder. They're into more things. They're, so it's almost like it's almost like they kind of give up on their wife. So it's always nice to hear when a man is like, this is my woman and I am going to learn her no matter what. Like, we're in this together. And you can hear that I don't swear for nobody, so I don't know, but it just seems as if he was like, this is my partner. And whatever it takes, we're going to do this together. And ladies, a little tidbit for you too. Are you taking the time to learn your man? Like, are you just doing the quick rollover, tapping on the shoulder, let me hurry up, give you some, or you just know you got to get it over and done with? Are you doing that, or are you taking the time to figure out and to learn your man? Do you actually explore his body? Because the same way that women have erogenous zones, men have them too. And I don't think we spend enough time talking about men's erogenous zones and the different places and exploring the male physique to find these different places that gives them pleasure. How long has it been since you've actually explored your man's body, like from head to toe, and figured out, because as we get older, men get older, women get older, we all get older, and as we get older, sometimes things change. And what might have worked 10 years ago, it may be something different now, or something new might have started happening that you're missing because you're not taking the time to actually explore his body. And I'd say the same thing to both partners. Are you really taking the time to explore your partner's bodies? In long-term relationships, we tend to fall off and we just do our quick go-to. Are you really, really taking time to learn your man's body? I guess that's the tip for this video. Men and women, take the time to really learn your partner and be patient and let them know that you're being patient. Especially with women, we need it even more than men. We need that reassurance that, okay, there's no pressure. I just want to make you feel good. I just want to give you pleasure. Once that woman buys into that, you are good to go. And again, question for the men. Do you prefer a woman who gets to the big O quickly and can give you like multiples and give you a whole show? Or do you like to have that woman who is a slow burner where you have to work for it a little more, but when she does, it's like an explosion? Because, as we got deeper into conversation, he knew the different textures of her O's. Like, oh, it's creamy when it's like this, and then she'll squirt like this because of this, and it was so amazing. That was so cool. So yeah, drop down in the comments and let's have a conversation.